this up. Fielded in the end zone, it's Moncrief. Rolled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week. And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Red Raiders send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Give to the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to pass. Lets it fly. Pulls it in down the middle. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. The Razorbacks love to do it on the ground, but that gives you some opportunities for big plays up top.
No doubt. It makes me commit more to the ground game, bring more guys down. I'm more willing to play man coverage on the outside. And then in turn, if the QB can make plays down the field, make strikes, get on the same page as the receiver, it can create some huge plays for this Arkansas offense.
Quick handoff. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the 1st down.
First down, you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big game.
Got enough space, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Arkansas!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finished it with a beautiful 15-yard run for the score. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. He's out of bounds at the 17-yard line. Excellent job by the kick coverage unit to keep him from getting the sideline. Texas Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Rides the back on the option. The give. Got the first down and more. Not much can impose your will on a defense like popping a big run.
Especially when they know you're going to run it, right? This offense right now is just more physical. They're more physical up front in the trenches. And this running back and his ability to break tackles, that is just so demoralizing for this defense.
Unloads to the right. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first
Let's
down.
go Razorbacks.
The physicality of the secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Team Arkansas. Team Arkansas.
Looking to fire. He's going for a big play downfield. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down.
The worst secondary in the history.
That's a really good play. That's a ball that's thrown way down the field.
Man, my best corner is a 77. My strong safety is a 63 overall.
Did a nice job staying the rules. Got his hand on the
They could damn sure they could recruit quarterbacks and fucking middle linebackers. I'll tell you that.
On third down, he drops the throw. Looking to the big tight end. And that's incomplete.
I had a 92 overall quarterback, 90 speed. First game, first job after season.
Try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away.
Now the two quarterbacks I got behind them are good, but they ain't him. I got a pocket passer, and then I got another quarterback with 86 speed. The pocket passer, I ain't gonna lie, motherfucker been balling.
Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. He lets one fly deep.
Come back to it.
And it falls in.
It's a good throw though, quarterback.
It could have been much worse as the defender was right there.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be
Excuse
in
me.
coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy
Told you, Chuck, this motherfucker can throw. This 6 speed pocket passer, boy.
He'll go out of bounds.
His short accuracy is money. You got short and good medium accuracy. Rufio, Team Arkansas.
Right at the 30-yard line, a big play as this offense in business.
He's talking on my stream.
Defense got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays.
I was going to ask him, did he want to switch teams?
Maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
One big play can really
He said, don't do that. Team Arkansas.
outside the 30. Tough sledding there as he picks up one to the 29.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But
He said, to tell you, don't worry about it.
Didn't get much on first down and 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top.
Come on.
Had a chance. Incomplete.
Don't do me like that after I just gave you high praise, my boy. What?
Super Bowl.
I think 9. Well, they said it was scheduled for 9 East. I'm going to post the schedule right after the game. I already got the schedule.
See if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and long.
Yeah,
8 o'clock or 8:30?
8 o'clock. I'm trying to get the draft over before 10:30 the latest.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw.
Look at this shit.
And it's incomplete despite
God,
some
open,
serious
bro.
arm strength shown there.
really nice third
Team Arkansas.
there that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting
That's what it says. So y'all telling me that's not what it says? So you're not telling me how it's spelled. It's not spelled Arkansas.
Right down the middle. That obviously gives me some confidence.
I don't believe it is.
That I can trust this guy.
I'm glad you had it in class because I know you genuine. I'm not there.
Hey, Arkansas. Arkansas? What are you saying?
They've spotted them a 10-0 start now to see if they can answer on this drive. Unloads to the wideout.
Everybody using this route now, boy. It's gonna work against my team. Easy. Dang.
When you're going to run a
No disrespect
you gotta sell like you're going deep, and
to the
that was a
Arkansas
great job
guys.
there by the receiver, really making that corner think he was running deep down the field. So he got the
But it's not the team overall. They just really can't recruit secondary, bro. I got to rank number 13 and still couldn't get no recruits, bro, for the secondary.
Just get down low when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 or 4, and we are not going to be wrong.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7.
That's what I'm just going to do. I'm just going to fuck you up.
Back to pass. They go to the wide receiver.
Look at that shit. Nigga just looked at him, run right past him, boy.
Shy of the first down mark.
Early in the game, I love getting my quarterback in with easy pitch and catch. Throw 4,000 times, not big shots, but just put you in nice positions on the next down's coming up.
He'll take it himself. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
we talk about quarterbacks having to make quick decisions, and I think you saw it on that play. Nobody open downfield, and they just decided to take off.
And the Red Raiders look to keep this drive humming.
Nah, basketball, y'all back. Basketball, y'all definitely back.
To the air on first down.
That's a pick. Let's go, 63 overall. My nip. Team Arkansas. Let's go.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, I believe someone calls it the Conference of Champions. Pac-12 action today. Washington is currently ahead in this one inside a jam-packed Husky Stadium. But the purple and gold have struggled to really pull away. They're up by 7 over Washington State. If anything changes in this pivotal Pac-12...
Got a little room. Can they catch
Slow motherfuckers. Look. Dang. They ain't got no speed school out there, don't they?
Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously you got those wheels. But to be able to get through, and guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Handoff to the lone back. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
The Razorbacks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. Makes the grab. They pushed it out to the 39 after picking up 5.
Well, one thing you got to say about this guy is he's very, very poised. He knew he had that defender bearing down on him. He got hit right as he threw it. Still, though, it didn't affect his accuracy. Nice job getting that completion.
And those body
And my fastest running back is a motherfucking 85 speed. Bullshit.
10, 15 times a game. Make the defense
Yeah,
tackle,
man.
wear them out. Some of the
Hey,
times it's
but you
3 to 4
in the SEC, though, you can do something about it.
Shit. Not when them fucking same top teams in the SEC getting everybody. They just leave me linebackers and quarterbacks. Everything else dead.
Yeah, X. You probably ain't got no time.
Gonna swing it on 2nd down. It's complete. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Tough cooking out here with the recruiting. Except like quarterback, middle linebacker,
It's a nice timing route. You can run it
couple
man
receivers. Everything else is
and have a lot of success.
These offensive
Hey, I
splits on
told you,
both sides have been masterpieces as they are going up and down the field in the first. Out of the backfield, he's open. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. How about this running back's ability to get into a pass pattern and get into one downfield?
I like it, and I like the offensive coordinator continuing to work the running back in the passing game. Do more of this. It's easy. It's not hard routes. It's not things I have to read. It's matchups and what I find when my guy's better than yours and how I take advantage of it.
And the Razorbacks really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Quarterback making adjustments. Throwing right. Working the big fella to the corner. They
What's that
get
called?
him stopped, but the big gain has them on
Be
the
careful.
doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This should be the last play of the quarter. Out of the gun, the inside hand
We'll leave.
right back. A very short pickup there, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter.
Stop football.
How about these
It's about my game. It's supposed to be. He just ain't following it.
minutes on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats?
That shit don't bother me. I don't care about it.
So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Wants to go up top. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And this connection is on fire to start the season. Not 1, not 2, 3 games in a row. He's got a receiving touchdown. They continue to find the playmaker, and I don't think it's going to end after game 3.
And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. He'll bring it out. It's Daly. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt.
What's going on, my brother?
You do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something.
In just inside their own 20. They need to
We're supposed to play a 9. A 9 East.
We waiting to jump him.
wide receiver going in motion.
Carolina gonna win him up on championship tonight. If I got distracted.
They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Red Raiders will send out the punt unit. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. And they've found no answer so far. Already to the end zone twice, tacked on a field goal, and now there he goes. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
Chuck, I'm trying to see if I should let this other quarterback play a little bit.
Hey, man, I'm not trying to be rude or disrespectful, but this kind of looks like the game where you could do that.
Got 2 freshman quarterbacks. One's a runner.
He's gonna stop whatever he's trying to do.
He has such tremendous instincts. As
So
soon
he's
as
gonna
he
get red
sees
shirt
run,
tonight.
he's coming downhill. He's got.
Nah, I can't. I don't think I can because they was in the portal. They're not true freshmen.
Oh, yeah, you don't want to risk them.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10.
Oh, my
Because the
God.
dude,
Back to pass.
Oh, my God.
A strike downfield. Touchdown, Razorbacks. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you.
I knew he was going to be the one to run in their way.
And they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish things up with a dart from 24 yards out. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it out. It's Daly. He's out of bounds at the 27-yard line, so a couple extra yards of field position for this offense to start. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive.
Going for it all. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the
Chuck, I know you seen that pick, bro.
short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Oh, that's good, bro. Hey.
So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Makes the catch. It's Landry.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Snagged in the middle. It's Burks. They knock him down.
Same one. I'm about to switch him in a minute, though.
He said, I said, if you after 60 seconds.
Like, I want to see if he could honestly throw the ball.
And I asked him what he did for. He said no, he'll be around 7.
He had a little bit of time to
He
throw.
said okay. And he texted me at 7:27 and said I'll be ready at 8:30. How many fucking times you gonna say it?
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run
Set my
between
voice
tackles,
first.
but he's also
Nah, he's in now, Chuck. Let's see what he can do.
The Razorbacks come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. On the option.
Pitch it, nigga. Man, don't get benched on the first motherfucking play.
Niggas say, that's one time for sure.
Pinch the ball,
shutting
nigga.
down the option play. They knew they were going to see
What
this
about the stiff arm?
in this game, and all week long in practice, they
Hey, I like that kind of
focused
edges.
on
I like
assignment
that.
football, making sure the
Some reasons
dive,
always
the
over.
quarterback, the pitch, all taken away.
No, nigga.
Go with the football that
What do you
time.
mean? That's
Offensively,
always
the
over.
defense coming up with a
That's
huge
I
negative
knew
play.
that fake me. All right.
It is so good for an offense.
I do that with my tight ends in Madden.
Get in a rhythm.
That's
Start stringing
that
first
always
downs
works.
together. that makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub. They want to get other guys in the field. Stringing first downs together like this makes it hard to defend.
Working that left side. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
And how many first downs is that, guys? On this drive alone, this defense has got to find a way to get off the field. They're playing way too many snaps.
And the Razorbacks will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking for man. It's Whitaker. Going to try to pop one on the screen.
Yeah, this one can run. He's not really a thrower like that. Not bad. Got 86 speed, this quarterback.
You're going to see this offense find different ways to get this running back involved. It's not just going to be on the handoffs. They're certainly going to line him up in different places and even throw him the football. But the screen game's a big part of it, too. We're trying to get him going there.
Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long.
You got to get the budget.
Finds his target down the middle. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
And I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding 3rd and short, I understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play.
Nah. I don't be using halfback
Made a
though,
nice
right?
tackle to force a 4th down.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down.
You can serve it. You can put your running back in that spot.
It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming.
Leapfrog over everybody.
The Razorbacks looking to convert on 4th
I'm
down.
running forward and I'm holding square. Jump over everybody.
Quarterback keeps it. And he's loose and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Arkansas.
I'm really trying to find out who's gonna be my starter the rest of the season.
Keep going for it on 4th down because his
this
offense
guy ain't lying
responds
to me.
like that. Your coach gives you the ultimate vote of confidence. Down on the goal line, we're going for it. I believe in you guys to execute and get us in the end zone, and they pay it off.
I thought my phone was ringing.
Up front by
That's
the
the game.
offensive line. You love to see a team respond to their coach's confidence.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone. It's Daly. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Going right to work up top.
I might do it like Florida and let each one get a quarter. I might play them by quarters, man.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Oh, they're after him.
Fumble.
He scrambled forward.
Yeah, I might go him first quarter, run in 2nd quarter, go back to him in the 3rd.
And the Red Raiders racing to the line in the hurry up. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Caught close to the marker. It's Miles. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking deep.
That's the downfall of my team right there. Fuck it, secondary. Even when they there, they not there.
Touchdown, Red Raiders.
You got to wonder if that's going to be the play that changes the momentum in this game for the offense. It had been tough. They were up against it here early in the game, but the quarterback now starting to find a little bit of a rhythm. Really nice touch and throw on that touchdown. And here we go. This might be the play that gives them their confidence.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Old Dominion fell behind early, and it's been an uphill climb since. Thing is, this is a program that's worked the portal about as well as anyone. These kids are tough, and could just find a way. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to East Carolina. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Back to pass, it's Whitaker. Gets it out fast. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to throw on first down. Moves around to clear up the vision. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
They'll go back to the air on second down. Escapes the pressure going right.
I was going to try square, but they're fucking wrong.
I'll tell you the first time. But again, it's his college.
Decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away. Look to play another down.
Everyone had a good day today. Nope. Why not?
It'll be third and long.
Will, you working? You got another job? You going back to the computer station?
Looking to throw again.
Okay. Nigga said, all I recall is just me beating the dog shit out of you in college football.
And the Razorbacks will line it up on first and 10.
But the reason why he's doing that is because he knows that a lot of people in college idiots. But we know he's
Looking for
lying.
a physical attack.
Like, bro, you won one goddamn game in college football with Jordan Terry. And after that, you received the ass whooping of your lifetime in the motherfucking championship game.
If I'm not mistaken, was he the kid that kept switching schools?
Yeah.
Yeah, because the first time he tried to get away from you.
Yeah, after I was beating his ass with Clemson.
And the defense makes the
I think he
immediate
ran, he was messing with Malik, and he beat on him. He ran back to get Jordan Terry. That's when he started doing the Wildcat, right?
Yeah.
tight end.
Yeah, okay. Same kid.
Looking to pass. It's Whitaker. Fires to the wideout.
Yeah, but you know, I can't say nothing like
Touchdown Razorbacks! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finish the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Defense playing a bail technique. Wants to go up top on first down. Just flying.
Get the fuck. That's me.
Oh, my God.
Come on, bro. My secondary already bad. Don't do that. They ran the same play.
He'll pull it down.
Two still dropping them out.
And make no read. Nigga just took off.
When he just needs to move the sticks with his feet.
Hey, John Thompson, that's that big John Thompson crazy, though.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break.
Oh my.
This really has been a Jekyll and Hyde story for this quarterback. His last game out,
This whole new game plan. So quick, soon as he likes the ball, throw the ball real
Throw the
quick.
ball.
Sorry.
Then we'll switch a quarterback just to run quarterback power.
Okay, I think we're going to kick it.
We got a timeout
Okay,
here
we're
late in the first half,
going.
and they'll try to
Okay,
get
you
more
kick
points
it.
on the board before the break. Just a few seconds to go here in the first half, and they'll send out the field goal team. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. And I guess they wanted to draw a little closer instead. They're still way, way behind. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. And the Red Raiders will kick it away to crank up the second half. And he's going to try to return this one. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Dropping back, it's Whitaker. Grabbed over the middle, it's Burks. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
They'll try to get the first through the air. They're working that left side. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. The Razorbacks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive.
Nah, I should have threw the vert.
Because he called him in. It's 2nd and 10. There's 2 yards.
And picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Now the play fake. Quarterback strolling away from heat.
No, they didn't run into each other like idiots, man. All right, back to the game, man.
Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
He'll bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. They'll try the run. Works his way into the traffic and picks up 3 to the 17.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. He leaves it with the back. Turning it on. Got enough for the first down. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Still on his feet at the 45. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The analytics nerds will tell you that a 4-yard pickup on first down is a successful play. Let's see what they have on 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Throws to the tight end. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. He's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Arkansas. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire. You might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody. Live with the results because everything else ain't working anyways.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Miami has the lead right now, but even here in the cradle of coaches, you just never know. This has been a tight one inside Yager Stadium. They're up by 4 over Marshall. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And it's a fumble after that huge gain. They bring him down, but not only does he recover the fumble, he gets the first down.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job with ball security.
They created a lot of breathing room with that first play of the drive. Now first down from the 39. He's got an open man. Nice pick up there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Inside 4 minutes to play here in the third. Looking to throw on first down. Here comes the heat. Hit as he throws. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. So now it's 2nd and long. DB's right up on the receiver. To the air on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. Working the middle. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. The Red Raiders come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And it's so hard to play defense nowadays. You got a strike zone where you can hit people. You get flagged for targeting. You get flagged for pass interference. That was beautiful. Great job in the end zone, making it a hard window to throw into, and when he caught it, making him feel you.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right.
A shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
This quarterback really does a nice job seeing the field and reading coverage. And when you go empty and you spread the defense out, it's easier to see what the defense is doing.
And the extra point is good. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. The returner will field it and try to do some business. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. The give to the lone running back. Pushes forward for 3 out to the 13.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Stopped at the 24-yard line after the 10-yard gain.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job.
Breaks into the open. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
And it's really nice to have a workhorse running back that you know you can feed and get productive gain after gain. Now over 100 yards. You've already got some separation on the scoreboard. I would continue to feed this workhorse.
They'll go to the ground. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Give to the running back. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. Third and short now from their own 48. Tight end now in motion. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him, but this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you can tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
I think that receiver really had 2 choices there. Catch the ball, or he was going to wear it in his chest.
Yeah, he's going to be maybe taking an ice bath after too many of these throw routes. He catches them in the body like that. This quarterback has a cannon arm. The receiver found the soft spot in the zone, and man, the quarterback gave him no choice.
And the Red Raiders want to crank the tempo.
They run it, they get the first down, and look at the offense. Right back on the football, ready to crank this tempo.
Looking to take a shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
And that's a big shot, and that's a big incompletion, but this offense has to continue to do more of that. When you're trailing and you've got to make plays, they got to find creative ways to push this ball down the field and get this offense in a flow.
A 6-yard pickup that leaves them with 3rd and 4.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get 2 bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
After that incomplete completion, 4th and short now on their own side of the field. I think there's a lot of coaches in normal circumstances that would stay conservative and just punt the ball away, but you're trailing here in the 4th quarter. I think the offense needs to stay out on the field, and you got to go for it.
Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. The Red Raiders have their offense in high gear. Wants to go up top on first down. He'll pull it down and run. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. Line getting set on second down.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
Pulls it in. He's brought down the one. A play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
You know, as the head coach of this team, this is one positive you're going to take away from this game, is that your players don't quit, and they're still willing to fight. There's obviously a lot of things they've got to iron out offensively, and we've seen that today. But I do love the grit they're showing here late, still trying to make plays.
And he can't find his man in the end zone.
I already set the first.
It's already done.
You knew he was going to take a step back because you can't throw the ball for over 80% in a season. Like, that's ridiculous. Last week he was on fire, but this week, man, he's freezing cold. And he's got to find something to get this offense going, but right now just off target.
Touchdown, Red Raiders! And they take it in for 6 more points.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature and you find them, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
Motion from the wideout. Wants to pass. He's got it, so they convert the 2 and keep just a flicker of hope alive, down 2 possessions. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score. And he's not going to take a knee. Here he comes. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together here.
They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. They're going to ride this running back. He stopped after getting a yard out to the 30.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Under fire. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. Got his man. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line.
Well, I love play callers that want to stay aggressive, regardless of what the score is, regardless of how much time is left on the clock. And I promise you this, there are a lot of fans, there are a lot of teams all across college football that are paying attention to what is happening right now.
The give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock. And they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Complete in the middle. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. And the Razorbacks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Hand off from the shotgun. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Brought down after a pickup of 2 to the 19.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
It's complete to the right. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Just not able to shake enough defenders and comes up a little bit short.
And I think a lot of times on 3rd down, Reese, you bet on your guy. When you're an offensive guy, you say, okay, he's going to break a tackle. He's going to get north and south and somehow get the first down. Nice tackling by the defense, understanding where they had to get to and forcing the 4th down.
And they'll send out the field goal unit. And if they can make this and turn it into a 3-score game, they'll have this one all but locked up. And he curls that thing just inside the left upright. And that lead grows even bigger.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Looking downfield on first down. He's going for it all. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game, so they're calling their coverages accordingly, and there was nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense being in position to force the incompletion.
The sure hands, it's high. They'll wrestle it down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Working on the right. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds.
And this defense has really done a good job containing this superstar quarterback. But now it's a big-time moment. In the 4th quarter, you know the ball's going to be in his hands. Got to get to him. Got to ruffle his feathers, hit him a few times, make him feel uncomfortable.
And the Red Raiders will hustle to the line.
You don't get very many opportunities to finish the play with a quarterback. A lot of times they're protected so well nowadays, but when he's a ball carrier, it's fair game, and what a great job bringing the wood.
That's one the offense just needs to be able to hit, right? That's a completion they should be able to hit in their sleep. Receivers got to do a better job.
Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Fires to the big fella. Inside the 40-yard line and out of bounds at the 39.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
He'll take a shot. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
Well, trailing this much in the 4th quarter, the offense is looking for an explosive play to try to ignite them and get them back in this one, but nothing doing. Nice job in coverage.
The short hands, it's Marsh. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. They made clutch, tough plays on this drive on 3rd down. They need one more on 3rd and 7. With the catch, it's Marsh. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27.
You coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be first and goal from the 1. The Red Raiders didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Snaps it in the shotgun. Fires into the end zone. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete.
And it's a good job by this defense, man. You drop back, you play really smart, play sound. Understand, there's not a lot of field to cover, and they couldn't fit the ball in a window. Good pass defense.
Gets the back moving. Wants to fire on second down. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Touchdown, Red Raiders! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
The one thing you know about this offense, they're going to keep fighting, right? They're down on the scoreboard right now, but they're trying everything they can. Nice job there, finding a way to score that touchdown. And listen, we've seen crazier things happen before in college football. This thing ain't over until there's zeros on the clock.
He's looking to pass. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Knocked down at the 5 after making the interception and taking it the other way. They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. So last time, David, they ate up some clock, ran a bunch of plays, but settled for the field goal.
Yeah, but they're still up, Reese, and I like where I'm at. And if I'm on offense right now, my job is to put another long drive together, eat more clock, and get another score.
Just got to be better in the red zone this time around. When they get down close to the goal line, you need better execution to put a touchdown on the board here.
They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Now facing a 3rd and long. Here we go, here we go. Making side adjustments here. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Fresno State is getting whooped today, and at some point, this comes down to preparation. Are you prepared to play? Clearly, the answer today is a big fat no. They're trailing by 14 to Purdue. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He's going to run it. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy. Because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to...
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And, man, it can be dangerous when quarterbacks get outside the pocket. They can stress your defense so bad. You better chase them. You got to keep running as hard hard as you can and try to get to him before he can throw that football, especially square those shoulders. A nice job by the defense continuing to pursue, even though he got outside the pocket.
After that incompletion, 4th and long now on your own side of the field, you're trailing in the 4th quarter. What's your go-to play call here in the passing game? Where is the matchup that you trust in to come up with?
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. A fresh set of downs after that 4th down conversion, but still the up-tempo as they get to the line quickly. Looking to the big tight end. Finds his man. It's Hines. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback extends the play. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to him.
Well, the quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
High the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. The defense still has a couple of timeouts at its disposal, but down a couple of possessions, the offense will take a knee.